Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
That's a beautiful dress. But,
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, First Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinian V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I am sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Interesting twist of things. I was liking her mostly until she said she supports the Circle. Though I said at Dragon Age that the Circle can be independent. So I like the Circle. Not everyone can be responsible mage like Morrigan, even though some may question her responsibility.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Always thinking about my romance partner in this. Gotta choose a good one. Hey, is that Brother Genitave? No way! Brother Genitave?
See reason, Lissette.
I've
We
heard
cannot
about
stay here.
Valroyot. This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Not all Templars want to make mages into prisoners or villains. Some of us just want to keep a balance and let you practice your craft in safety. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Nice to meet you, Lisette.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
And as for you, I guess you're not important enough for me to talk to. How can I loot my own stuff? Doesn't this belong to me? Sort of? I mean, I guess it belongs to the Inquisition, but anyway. Valrio. So I have to go to Redcliffe to check all that out. But first let's go to the support yard. Let's see what Vivienne can do. I'm gonna send in Varric, Cassandra, and Vivienne. So this totally seems safe. Alrighty. Cassandra, you already know you're gonna head up there. Actually, wait, let's disengage. Because someone can level up. Vivienne has 7 points to spend. Jeez. So without a barrier, wait, she used an ice spell in the thing, and now she doesn't have an ice spell? What sense does that make? Oh, she's a blank slate. Fire mine. Everyone, hold position, including you, Cassandra. Choose fire mine. Right here. Nice, got him. No, everyone hold position except for Cassandra. What happened? Vivienne, did you hurt everyone? You hurt everyone, didn't you? Vivienne, are you gonna be like Solace? Don't do that! Everyone's gonna get hurt, right? Oh no, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? Okay. Let's barrier. Since everyone's in this general area. Nice. Cassandra, don't really know what you're doing. Nice. And now we're all gonna attack this guy. This guy right here. This guy. Well, Vivienne just hurt the crap out of all of us with her freaking spells. Oh, Vivienne still has... Okay. I've got to take off. Her behaviors. Because she's doing shit that I don't want her to do. Oh, so can you not immolate, though? Thanks. Oh my gosh, you use immolate. Nice. I don't know how I like them being complete blank slates when they first come in. Let's use that. Vivienne, I want you to... What is this, Emily? Get him. And fire mine the crap out of both of these guys. Oh my gosh, Cassandra. Cassandra. Kill him, please. Thanks. Thank you. Barrier on everyone. Very nice. Get him.
Help Vivienne!
Okay, it's really fast. She'll survive. Alright, wake up, Vivienne. Vivienne? Vivienne, oh my gosh. Are you alive? Okay, good. She's alive. She's like dead, but alive. What's going on here? Vivienne, are you dead? What the heck? Is Vivienne dead? Or is she not dead? I can't even interact. Oh yeah, okay. Let me interact, see what happens. Nothing. Not even interacting. Weird. Okay, so I guess Vivienne's kind of undead right now. That doesn't help us at all. I don't know the extent of this glitch. Hope we don't get ambushed. Here. Were there only those three guys? Because we can leave. We can totally leave. If that was it. Vivienne? Vivienne! Where did Vivienne go? Oh, she's over there now. And still undead. Interesting. Okay, so she's doing the thing that dead bodies do where they kind of teleport to where you are. But she's not alive. Let's figure this out, Vivienne.